WA6.
WA6AJ, KM6SRR.
KM6SRR, WA6AJ.
Uh-oh, your Bodner thing's acting up again.
Yeah, give us a little more chatter. Listen to the stream and you'll hear what you sound like, Mike. Good evening, Rob. Is Candy there?
Yep, 1200 KN6, UKN is present and accounted for.
Is it Kilo November 6, UKN? Good evening, Candy. She can't hear me downstairs there, huh?
She might. Sometimes she puts her headphones on so she doesn't interrupt me. She's working on some project stuff for this shoot she's going to be doing.
Yeah, good. Well, let's see. Mike, you want to try one?
Any better?
Well, that was a little better, but you only said 3 words.
How about 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, test.
Now, is that Dave or is that Mike?
Well, this is Dave.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought your name isn't Mike. Why did you come back? At 971. Good evening, Dave.
Good evening, Mike. I just want to get in here real quick and I'm going to go in and eat dinner.
KM6SRR, you there, Rob?
Yep, roger, Mike. WA6AJ, KM6SR. You're sounding better.
Way better now.
Okay. I don't know why it does that every once in a while.
Yeah, mine was doing it too. I finally, I think maybe figured it out by going both ways, so I heard it sound funny and then it went in the middle.
I think Bill Alpha 6 Sugar is going to be on here this evening, and of course Either way, you can go down and pick up W6QUI.
I'm here, AA6S.
Hey, 800, how are you? How's your ear?
Doing good. I was on the phone talking to Bill Bailey. He said he's got his 1296 thing up and running, but his wire, he said the birds have got some of those loop yaggies, and I suggested that he buy a quad stack or something like that from you, and he probably will eventually. But anyway, he said he was only dumping 400 watts into them, and so about 9 o'clock tonight, we're going to see if we can hear each other. K6MYC, AA6S, back to you, Mikey.
Okay, well, I don't know who Bill Bailey is, for one thing. And why isn't he on here now, or is still putting things together, is he?
No, he was just got out of his hot tube. That friend of mine over in Los Osos that we were over with over the weekend, a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and it was AE6EQ over the Los Osos. Mikey, go ahead.
Well, why is he waiting till 9 o'clock to come on?
Well, he's pretty beat. They were working on the antenna, and he had computer problems because a piece of wire or something he said ended up on one of his switching boards. His stuff is super complicated. It's all computer controlled because that's what he was, a computer engineer. Anyway, he thinks he'll be able to do it about 9 o'clock tonight, so I'll see if I hear anything. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. What's his Bozo number?
Doesn't have one that I know of.
Well, Rob can give him a number, probably 1251.
Well, let's see if we can get him on.
A6 Mexico, Italy, 711, in and out. Well, I'm going to turn over toward the Tascadero, so you guys might as well give Ron a call.
Okay. Did you work Ralph, Mike?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'm going to head towards the Tascadero. I was late because I was on the phone talking to Bill there. Anyway, I'll crank it around.
Well, you may have another shot at Ralph, so you can check in and call us and tell us you worked him later if you want.
QSL.
K6MI.
Yeah, we've got you, John. Are you not hearing me?
Okay, I'm pointed south, 711. Thank you.
You betcha. No, I hear you. You're just weak.
AA6S, KM6SRR.
I don't hear Bill at all tonight. Well, there he is.
JJ6QIO 1009.
1009, we got you. Hang in there, Ron.
All right.
Bill, AA6S is working at Tascadero. You might want to turn down that way and see if you can hear him. Or don't you have to turn that vertical?
What's the beat? What's horizontal?
I'm kidding you. W6 Papa Echo, are you here, Mike? He's got water in the feed line. I've written 1055 in already, Rob. I think he's talking to him, isn't he?
Yep, I think so. KN6SR. Also, Bill Bailey is a bozo. AE6EQ is 851.
Well, very good. Did you get that, Mike?
I think he was calling for me. No, Bill, I'm not pointed towards him. My 1296 is not working real well.
Tell Bill we've got him checked in.
Okay, Bill, I'm coming down that way. We've got Ron checked in if you want to tell him.
I don't hear anybody right now.
Yeah, Bill's talking.
Rob, you know that 1296 prototype amp that you had over at your place? Why don't we volunteer to send that down for Ron until he buys one?
What amp you talking about, Mike? The one I borrowed from you, I gave back to you.
I know you did. I have it here. I say, why don't we volunteer to give it down to Ron so he's got 120 watts down there?
Okay, I thought he had some sort of power, but maybe he doesn't have any at all, huh?
Oh, he's just 10 watts. Are you hearing Ron tonight, Rob?
Nope, I'm just hearing Bill.
Oh, you used to hear Ron, didn't you?
Yeah, but I got some water in my feed line somewhere, and I'm slowly cranking up the drive on my amp. It load fails if I do anything normal, so I'm not hearing very well either.
Yeah, you just have to boil that out, I guess, huh?
Yeah, that's the idea. See if I can boil it out.
Check number 3 in.
Okay, thank you. Would you tell Bill we need to pass another piece of news on to Ron down there?
Okay, let me swing the antenna over. You want me to tell him while I can still hear you?
I hear you.
Okay, it's going to get worse, I think, but let's see what happens.
Long rag shoot going down there. Rob, do you remember, did you have to put relays around that thing, or does it have it doesn't have a changeover relay in it for antenna switching, does it?
Mike was calling Ron, and I missed what you said, Mike.
I'm sorry.
K6MYC wanted to pass some information along to W6QUI. Rob, can you do that?
I can pass it on to you, Michael, or AA6S. Mike, K6MYC, is interested in maybe loaning Ron a 1296 amp that would probably give him maybe 120, 150 watts. That would help him so we could hear him better. Maybe he's interested. You want to find out?
Okay. W6QUI, WA6AAJ. You got a copy on me, Ron? Okay, yeah, you're booming in here now. K6MYC has a 1296 amp, I think with about 150 watts. I'm not sure if to loan you or what, but just to get your signal up so maybe we can hear you better. Over. That was Mike, K6MYC. Okay, well, he's got an amp that's about 150 watts, and he's wondering maybe you can use that to boost your power up. Over. Okay, well, Mike has a lower power one, but it's more than what I think you're running 10 right now or something. But I'll let him know if you're interested. I don't know what the deal is, whether it's a loaner or a give you or a sell you. Over.
Have him call me. Give him my phone number.
Mike was going to loan it to him, but Mike says give Ron Mike's phone number and have him call him.
Okay. Ron, give me your phone number and Mike will call you.
No, give Mike's phone number to Ron and have Ron call Mike.
Okay, you're going to have to repeat that again. What is it? Okay, stand by. I got Rob giving me Mike's phone number. Go ahead, Rob.
Give him my phone number.
Okay, hang on a minute, Mike. I got to look it up.
I give it to you. It's 559-994-5105. 994-5105, area code 559, of course.
Okay, I got it. Ron, Mike's phone number is 559-994-5105. You can call him. Okay. You guys, I figure I got both numbers correct, so if one's wrong, the other one should work. Over. Okay, very good. Anyway, call him, I guess after the net or tomorrow morning or something. Roger. W6QUI, WA6AJ. Back to net.
Thank you, Mike. Let me ask you, Rob, again. What I asked you was, when you used it, did you put an outboard relay around it to get so you had the receive line coming back to, so you could copy through it?
I think it's already built in. I just put it in line, and I talked and received on the same feed line.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I looked in it the other day, but my eyes aren't that good. I may have missed the changeover relay. There must be a changeover relay in there. Okay, good. And I can talk to Ron about it. I wouldn't give this to just anybody because it's it's a prototype and it's in pieces. But the power supply is still hooked up to it. I think all he has to do is hook it up, read the labels, key line, blah, 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 and he's off and running.
Yep, I think so, and it's an interesting power supply. I think it's only a 24-volt one.
Yeah, 24 volts runs the transistor.
And Mike, K6MIC, I've got Ron's phone number if you need it. I can put it in the email I sent to you.
Yeah, okay, send that down tonight. But I want him to call me. I want him to have skin in the game.
Okay, and I won't do it.
No, that's all right. I don't mind having it, but I'd rather have him call me at his convenience. If he's not motivated enough to call me, then he doesn't want the amp. It's a loaner, like it was to you, but we might as well put it in service somewhere.
Yep, sounds good. I think Mike told him that you wanted to loan it to him.
And he's also going to have to do a little bit better with the antennas, because even now he can't hear my 600, so I'm going to have trouble hearing his 120. So that's the trade-off. He's got to improve the antenna system. That'll give him a lot better capability in the contests and stuff. He'll be able to give a lot of people that Charlie Mike 95, which is so rare down there. Okay, everybody done? Is Bill up this way? Come up to Santa Cruz?
Yeah, I'm pointed towards Santa Cruz now, Mikey.
Okay, give Tom a call. I'll stand by.
Okie doke. KW6S. KW6S.
Very weak, Mike. Very weak, Tom. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC.
KW6S. Yeah, it was a little bit of tweak at the switch here, and I heard you call, and I moved the antenna down here. Then I had to remember the name of the amplifier.
He's in in there, Rob.
I was getting some relay chatter doing something else here the other night.
Roger, got him down.
But, yeah, you're doing there, and I'm hearing someone else chattering, so might also be calling me. AA6S, KW6S.
Mike, give Tom a call, Mike.
Okay, he's really weak tonight for me. KW6S, WA6AAJ, over.
WA6AAJ, KW6S, doing pretty well here, but kind of the pace that Bill was saying was on my signal. Fairly slow but fairly deep. WA6AAJ, KW6S.
Okay, yeah, your signal came way up compared. You must have tweaked your antenna maybe a little bit for me, but you're definitely Q5 now. Good copy. KW6S, WA6AAJ.
Very good, Mike. Yeah, good to make the contact here with you. You sound good tonight. WA6AAJ, KW6S, off the K6MYC.
Okay, very good. Good evening, Tom. And peek up on me. You're still way down from normal. I'm pretty much, I think I'm close to you, but I'll peek on you once you get antenna toward me. Rob's in here, but I'm not sure he's ever going to hear you. In any case, good to hear you. We missed you last night on 220 and 6. I don't know where you were, over.
Well, on 220, antenna on 220 right now. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to get fixed. But for sure before the contest. And 6 meters I was off chasing Bouvet Island and just kind of missed the 6 meter part of things.
Okay, no problem. Bouvet is more important than checking into the net there. Very good. Okay, I didn't hear Lee either. Lee was not on 6 meters either. So we only had 15. That's the lowest number we've ever had on 6 meters. We only had 15 check-ins. It's almost not worth doing the net if nobody else is going to check in on it. We could do it, but it's a waste of time if only 15 people are going to check in. Anyway, you're sounding good, but not real fluttery and watery and all sorts of stuff. Do you have a problem on 1296 also, over?
I don't think so, but everything seems to be pretty straightforward. The network analyzer, when I've got 110 or 15 feet of feed line, that's enough losses. I probably wouldn't know what was going on up there. Yeah, Lee did not check into our 7 o'clock net on 10 meters either, so not surprised he missed the 6. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay, well, I got a little bit more signal on you, not much, and it came up good. It's real fluttery and watery sounding. Maybe just band conditions. Must be something between us and the weather. Must be a weather thing in front of us there. Let's see, Rob, are you copying him at all?
Nope, I just hear him on the stream.
Okay, Rob's got no copy on you tonight, Lee. Tom. Anyway, we'll let you go. Glad you were able to say hello to Bill and Mike, and that's John is in here, but I don't know, John. Anybody else want to say hello to Tom before we let him go? K6MYC, over. Pretty quiet over here, Tom. So good luck with it. No worries. And I understand. I remember when I said it about 222. I knew last night that you probably weren't going to be there because you said you had a problem with the feed line. We listened and listened, but we just couldn't hear anything, and I don't know whether you even tried. We thought that maybe you would try, and I could hear your 1 milliwatt into the antenna or something. Hi. All right, 7-3, and we'll see you tomorrow, Tom. KW6 Sugar, Santa Cruz, Charlie Mike 96, K6MYC.
Very good, Mike. Yeah, I will move the antenna a little bit. You came up, but then on the edge you were getting kind of gargly and dropping off. So I will see you tomorrow night. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, that's what it's gargly or watery or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow night. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC going into the Bay Area.
111.
I hear 111, and that's good. Let's see, 783. That should be pretty close to you. Good evening, Russ. My God, every night this week you've checked in. I might just fall off my chair here. And hopefully we'll hear Fred in there tonight as well. Maybe you can call for Fred when you're done. K6KLY 111, K6MYC.
Yeah, all right, Mike. Well, my social life has been kind of slow this week, so I've been with you almost every night. Yeah, and normally I'm only in here a couple of times a week. Well, the gang's cranking away, but I have not heard them on 40-meter sideband. A couple of people worked them on 40 CW, but I haven't heard anything of it out here on 40 sideband. The East Coast has been getting them there, but we sure haven't. But if I do hear anything, I will definitely give you a call. K6MYC, K6KLY.
Okay. Again, anytime after 0100 hours, 0100 to 0700 to 800 even. But that would be too late for them, I think. Anyway, sounds good, Russ. Thanks much, and let's see. I'm going to call Fred in, but I'm not sure Fred's going to hear me or not tonight. The conditions are kind of down. You're way down from normal. I may have a problem up on my system, although it's very sharp. I went back and forth on Tom, and the beam width of the array is very sharp and very clean, but I just don't seem to have the signals that I normally have down here. Maybe just conditions. Everybody seems to be hearing everybody down a little bit. K6KLY, and then we can take a listen for Fred. KD6SOK, K6MYC. Go ahead, Russ.
K6MYC, 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 K6SOK. I hear you, Mike. Not super strong, but I've got you. I heard you said your antennas are pretty sharp. My conditions aren't that great tonight, but I do hear you. Go ahead, Mike. Over.
Well, it's about Q4, Fred. I hear you. KD6SOK, you were Q5 at first, but toward the end you dropped off. The band is very poor. The band seems to be in very poor shape here. Anyway, good to hear you in there. Well, I've got you. So you're checked in. 507 is all good. And we got a little bit more information. I understand now that the news is that the Iranians have 491 kilos of 50% grade uranium. So they've got a lot of stuff over there. Over.
Okay, can you hear me better now? I moved my antenna. Is this any better?
I couldn't copy that, Russ. Can you relay it?
See again, if I can relay it to Mike.
Okay, I tried to move my antenna around really quick to get a little better, but the conditions aren't that great right now. For me, probably not for you. I mean, you've got elevation. I don't know if I'm making it through them.
Okay, Mike, I take it you're not hearing him at all, and he's been moving the antenna trying to peek up on you, but no success. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, he's not hearing me either.
No, he just peeks, and that's it.
Well, that's odd. Well, that tells me that I don't think I've got a problem. I don't have any VSWR, and I'm putting out 600 watts, so I'm baffled by that. Do I sound normal to you, Russ?
Oh, yeah, it's normal. Yeah, really.
Okay. Anyway, I just asked Fred. Fred mentioned last night that he was his background was in nuclear physics and science and nuclear bombs and stuff like that, and he didn't think that the Iranians had anywhere near enough uranium to make an atomic bomb. And I keep hearing that they do have 491 kilograms. I thought it was 690, but they have low-grade stuff. They have 600 and some kilograms of low-grade, 2 or 3% or something. But they have 490 kilograms of 50% grade. That's just what I'm understanding. Now, some of those numbers may be incorrect, but he said that he didn't think that the Iranians had enough material to make a bomb. Over.
Yeah, well, I don't know all those numbers, but it sounds to me like we have enough for one round anyway.
Yeah, so they have enough. They have enough to make a bomb, but it's not enriched. And 50% won't do it. To get it to 90% to make a real bomb, it takes an enormous amount of effort. It takes a lot of money, and it takes time. And the centrifuges have been destroyed. So to rebuild all that, it could take quite a while. So just because you have 50%, 491 kilograms, it's got like 500 kilograms to 2.2 kilograms, 2.2 pounds per kilogram, so it's about 500 pounds, a quarter of a ton. It's going to take a long time to turn their capital. Producing anything in like weeks or months. There's no way. I think they could make a big bomb. And if you inhale plutonium, which is very deadly, even if it's low grade, if you inhale any of the dust, because it emits gamma rays, if you inhale it, it's a very painful gas. And you won't get to eat very much to inhale it. So as long as this bomb would be more likely than a nuclear bomb, 86 okay.
All right, well, I don't want to get in the middle of this. Mike, did you copy any at all?
Not enough to make any sense of it.
Okay, well, he thinks they probably have enough to do a dirty bomb, but maybe not quite enough to do more than one real atomic bomb. Over.
Well, that's 1,000 pounds of uranium, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, that's right. It could take a long time to bump it up from 50% to the 90 percentile to several months.
Oh, no. 2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks from good sources over here, over.
Okay, well, I don't know what kind of sources they have. Anyway, I don't want to be in the middle of this. I got other things to do, but I'll be here to help anybody who can't quite make it in. K6KLY.
All right, well, I was just trying to... Fred seemed to be very knowledgeable of it, so I was just trying to sort it out with him yesterday to see what they could and couldn't do, and he thought that they couldn't even make one. But I don't think we're going through this motion over there because they can't make them. Our information sources seem to be pretty valid. We've taken out 2 levels of leadership now with good success, and everything else is going down at a rapid rate. They're down to 10% of their missile launching capability now. So we're going to clean them up pretty quickly here. All right. Thank you, Fred. See you later, and thanks for checking in here. I don't know why, but band just doesn't seem to have anything to it today. You're not QSBing very much, not a whole lot of QSB, but it's just at the level that I can't catch the technical stuff. It would be okay for a contact, and it is, but that's it. So it's not where it should be tonight. I think it's just band conditions. 7-3, and thank you, Russ. K6KLY with KD6S okay for any final, Fred? K6MYC looking for others. I heard somebody. Who was that, Russ?
Not on my end.
There's somebody talking in there right now. maybe W6PQL, but he's turned away or something. You hearing anything, Russ? Nothing?
No, he's not here in the Bay.
Hey, Mike, I think it's Whiskey India Sugar.
Or something like that, over.
Okay, a double. What'd you say, Rob?
I think it's Whiskey India Sugar up there, Paul.
Okay, maybe he's talking to somebody in the Bay Area. Okay. Well, let's take one more listen. Listen up, if you would, Russ, for WB6JNN. Some days he's good over here, some days he isn't. Give JNN a call, Russ, over.
Roger, WB6JNN, are you on here? Q6QL1. No JNN.
Okay. Very good. I don't know why he got the system up and running really well. He raised the antenna about 10 feet, and all of a sudden I copy him. We had one time he checked in. He was Q5 and a pretty good margin. Now he's not seem to be checking in anymore, so I don't know what happened. All right, thanks, Russ. I'll take a standby and listen for K6 Whiskey India Sugar and W6PQL. Either one of you around, over? W6PQL, K6MYC. W6PQL, K6MYC.
K6MYC, W6PQL. You just pop in out of the noise just for a second or two, and then you're gone. Over.
Yeah, I got you now. I just didn't have I was working my antenna over toward you, but I'm not sure. It's very sharp tonight. The pattern is very sharp tonight. There's no dispersion. Good evening, and are you hearing, did you hear Paul in there, K6WIS, Jim, over?
No, it was already past 8 o'clock, so I was pulling in number 52. He was there tonight, but I can certainly check for Paul for you. It'll take me a second to get the antenna up that way, but I'll do it.
Okay, well, you say you did work or you did not work 52?
That's a Roger on 52. I did work him.
Oh, Roger. Okay, very good. We heard something in there, but Russ could hear somebody, but nothing that we could read. And we thought it might have been Paul in there. So Paul might have been calling, but I couldn't get enough out of it. The band conditions are pretty awful. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for that. And if you want to look for Paul, we'll stand by. K6MYC, over. Hand's gone out again. Let's see. N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, are you here tonight, Kim, K6MYC? I hear people talking in there. N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, N6RO, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. Good copy, over.
Yeah, good copy on you too. It's not real strong. Very, very narrow pattern I've got on you tonight. Did you get the Earl Scruggs thing?
Earl Scruggs, my favorite banjo player.
Yeah. I had Air John. It'll be coming in from a guy by the name of Air John. That's K7 Kilo Fox, K7KF. Sent it to me, and I said, that's so good. I know you would enjoy it. It's Earl Scruggs. You probably heard this thing. I think it was done many years ago, but he gathered a whole bunch of first-class musicians, about 10 or 12 people, and they jammed for a while, and it was spectacular. Over.
Oh yeah, I may have seen it, but there's quite a bit of video of him, particularly when he visited Joan Baez. He brought both of his sons there, who were also good pickers, guitar and banjo. And I'll have to search for it. Do you remember what the name of the show was?
Well, it was sent by K7KF, Kilo 7 Kilo Fox. He goes by Air Bob. I think it's airjohn at something.net or something. Over.
Oh, was he going to email me? I don't see anything.
Yeah, and is your QRZ page okay on is your email address correct on QRZ?
Yes, it should be. I updated it when I changed my email.
Okay, well, that's what he went to. He went to QRZ to send it over.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll check again. But Scruggs, and actually he was a mentor for actually the best banjo player in the world, which is, oh boy. My memory fails me when I talk about my favorite banjo player.
Join the club. Okay, well, he had a bunch of people on there. A very famous piano player, I think the one that played for one of the Tonight shows, and a good banjo player, a good violinist, a good 3 or 4 good guitarists, and they just jammed. And then there was another video that was attached to it of a bunch of jams with violins, same stuff, bluegrass stuff. Rocky Mountain Bluegrass, Rocky Mountain, whatever it was that it was his most famous song, Rocky Mountain something or other.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's my secondary kind of music. In fact, if I hadn't done old-time jazz, I'd be doing bluegrass. I actually can play it a little bit, but not like Earl Scruggs or the guy that I can't remember the name. He's just really famous. He's still active, and he has the first-class band. Anyway, the high temperature was 70. A nice day. I didn't do much, just some internet work. And dinner was ahi tuna and Brussels sprouts. Over.
Oh, very good. Well, we had something similar. We had asparagus and salmon, and it was wonderful. So we had a nice fish dinner along with yourself there. Fine on your 70-degree day. We didn't have 70 degrees here today. It was nice, but we probably stayed in the mid-60s, I'm guessing. But we did have our guests in from out of town working on a big, huge log periodic that they're going to be testing tomorrow and the next day. So we had quite a bit of company here today. So I won't keep you. I'll let you go. Let's see. I don't think there's anybody else. I don't think Rob is copying very well. Right? Rob, are you hearing him tonight?
No, just on the stream.
Yeah, you're not blowing any smoke here, Ken. I wonder if something's wrong there because it doesn't sound at all like 600 watts.
Well, no, it's only 400. I think it's the band. I'm pointed at you, I think.
Yeah, it's very thin. It's all the signals are poor. Everybody's weaker than normal here. I wasn't sure it wasn't me, but everybody's reporting the same thing, so it's not, even when I'm not in the loop, they're reporting signals are poor. So it must be just band conditions. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow night, Ken. Enjoy the day, and I'm glad you had a nice meal. Your ahi tuna sounded good, but it couldn't have been any better than my wonderful salmon that we had here. Ooh, good, barbecued, yuggy, yeah, terrific, and lots of little asparagus of Gus.
I had the same thing 2 nights ago. I guess it was Saturday night or Sunday night. I had asparagus, aspirin, Gus, and salmon. the band is not good. You're not even pushing the S meter, but you're plenty Q5 because the band is real quiet. Over.
Yeah. Well, you come way up, and then you just drop way down, so it's very unstable. I don't know what's going on in the atmosphere, but it's really got us barfed up here. I'm hearing the same thing on everybody. Jim PQL would be good for a second, and then he would almost drop right out. So it was awful. All right. See you tomorrow night on hopefully a more stable 2-meter band. Hi. N6RO, K6MYC. Good evening.
Oh, yeah. Good evening yourself, and we'll see you on the more friendly band tomorrow night. N6RO.
Good luck with the Earl Strug things. It takes about 10 minutes, but you'll like it. I'm sure. Yeah. The only thing is that Judy said, well, if he's a musician like you say he is, he's probably heard it. Well, I think it was done in 2001, so you may have heard it, but you may have forgotten it by now.
Yeah, I've listened to Earl, well, for 50 years, actually, when he was back playing with Earl Scruggs. I mean, with Scruggs, oh man, the guitar player, singer, Lester Flatt.
Joan Baez?
Lester Flatt. Flatt and Scruggs were a famous duo about 60 years ago.
Well, I don't think 50 years ago, Myrna and I were fans of bluegrass, but country, western, and bluegrass went to quite a few concerts there in the Bay Area, off and on through the years. So, good stuff. All right, Ken 7-3, have a good one tomorrow. And we'll try to do the same, and we'll see you in the evening, K6MYC.
Yeah, okay. I'll come up with my famous banjo player tomorrow night, and maybe you want to listen to that. N6RO.
It wouldn't be Elwood P. Suggins from Bellbrook, Ohio, would it?
No.
Okay. Okay, that was Jonathan Winter's famous name. Hello, my name's Elwood P. Suggins from Bellbrook, Ohio.
Well, he's one of my favorite comedians.
Absolutely. Too bad he passed away too quickly.
Yeah. Trying to remember some of the characters he did.
Oh, Jesus. He had some Hummers.
Okay, carry on. I'll go review my Scruggs library.
Okay. You remember the one when he was in San Francisco? He was playing San Francisco, and I think he did it just as a trick to get some publicity and get people to come into the club he was running. But he climbed the mast of the Valclufa, a big 3-masted ship there stationed in Sausalito or in one of the harbors, and he claimed that he was going to talk to the extraterrestrials that were coming in, and they took him away in a little rubber suit. Over.
Well, I guess he deserved it.
I think it was just a PR stunt, but yeah, he even joked about it afterwards. It was kind of funny. He always talks about the Valclufa. All right, see you later, K6MYC.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's see. Anybody else that's copying this direction, K6MYC, Bozo Net, 1296. Okay, let me go a little further into here. Let's try this. KJ6KFB, KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. KJ6KFB, I'm wickering the antenna along a little bit at a time. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, Bozo, over. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, Bozo Net, over. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, Bozo. Well, let's try you, John. I'll come up to KR6MR, KR6MR, K6MYC, one notch at a time here. KR6MR, K6MYC. KR6MR, K6MYC. KR6MR, K6MYC, or K6WIS, K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6WIS, or KR6MR, K6MYC, calling and listening. KR6MR, KR6MR, K6MYC, over. KR6MR, KR6MR. I'm moving the antenna back and forth across your direction very slowly. KR6MR, K6MYC, over. I guess that's it, Rob. I'm not hearing a trace. I didn't hear a trace of KJ6KFB or KR6MR. His mast was on the ground yesterday, yet he was still fighting some problems, so he didn't even get it up for 6 meters last night. He must have had the same problems again today. He was having problems on 1296 also, only getting back down to, I think he's been up to about 25 or 30 watts, but he only had 20 out yesterday. So he may be still working on that.
Yep, could be. Darren may have gone down to a place, I can't remember, down in Arizona or the desert somewhere to check on that tower, so he may be gone for a while.
Oh, really? I thought the tower was close by that he wanted to pick up.
No, it's a long ways down there. He thought he'd better take a look-see first before he hauled the trailer down there and spent all that gas and everything.
Okay. Usually you can find them closer than that. That's not a big, huge, strange tower.
Yeah, that's what I kind of told him. I said, if you wait a bit, I've seen quite a few around here that seem to be pretty good, but this was a heavy-duty one, and it had a larger triangle on it, and it had a pull-down thing, too, so I guess he was interested in that.
Okay. Well, you might make a count. I think we're done. We didn't miss anybody, maybe 1 or 2 in the Bay Area, and I'll go back and call, but I think we're done.
Okay, Aaron said his wife took him out to dinner tonight, so he wasn't going to be around, so I didn't put them down.
Who?
Aaron, K6US.
Well, I think we have to put Aaron down. He's running the stream.
Okay.
Rotating back to the Bay Area. The one that we should have in here is KB6BA, and I thought we might try for Mike, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. So KB6WFC, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie should be right about in this direction here. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, KB6WFC or KB6BA, either one, K6MYC. Anybody on 1296? Late checks are missed. Over.
Yeah, this is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar. Copy, Mike.
Now I hear you. I just called you on the direct path, Paul. But we've got you now, 637. Thanks very much. Who do you have? Anybody else there?
Nope, negative. I think you have everyone on your log already. Your propagation is pretty good right now. You're almost 5.4 to 5.5. The direct path, the propagation between us was non-existent. Over.
Okay, I didn't get much of that, and I had an interruption on my Bluetooth coming in on my phone. So I didn't get all of that, but I don't think you've worked anybody else there. Did you hear anything? Did you hear anything from John, KR6MR? He should have had his antenna back up today, but I did not hear a peep from KR6MR, over.
Nothing heard from KR6MR by me either, Mike. Your signal is a 5x5 right now. Very good propagation, over.
Yeah, well, you're right on the noise for me. And I copied it, but nothing from KR6MR, so apparently he's still broken. So we didn't miss him. I was afraid that I missed him. All righty. But you're Q5 now, but with difficulty, I really have to pay attention. So there you are. Band is not in good shape tonight from what I can hear. Anyway, thanks for checking in. You're the last one. As we were coming back, I haven't heard anybody else. We need one or two more in the Bay Area here. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie and or KB6BA. So if you guys are there, come on up, give me a call. 73, Paul, 73, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for checking in here, Paul, on the bounce path. Hi. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I'm glad to contact you, even if it is the end of the net there. And
okay, I went back and forth. Boy, it's very narrow tonight. Very narrow. When I aim off of your direction at all, it goes right away. All right, 7-3, Paul, and we'll see you tomorrow. K6WIS, K6MYC, listing for KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie and KB6BA. Anybody? Nothing heard, Rob. So what have we got for a count, Rob? What did I do? Bump the knob or something here?
Hang on.
Well, there you are. I didn't hear you. Go again.
I had to turn the stream off there. It's really delayed here for me tonight, so it's kind of messing me up. Did Paul say he had anybody else or just himself?
No, just himself, and he did not hear KR6MR either.
Okay, well then I have, including Paul, 17.
Okay. One more than we got on 220 and 6 meters last night. Okay. Alrighty, very good. I'll take it in and let Judy run the count. I think we're okay. I think you were here from the beginning, so you knew who else was in here. I didn't hear, I thought 932, 982. I thought Daryl had 1296. I guess not. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't remember. Ron might, but I don't know if Ron has an antenna for it.
Yeah. Well, we did get Ron in here, and 1009 was in. I think you heard him.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, I forgot. Yep, I got him written down.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll take your 17, and we'll see what Judy... It looks to me like I got more than 17 here. But I've got them spread out quite a ways, so it may be only 17. Anyway, 7-3. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for all the help here. And also looking up AE6EQ's Bozo number 8. What'd you say? 829.
851. And I looked up the K7KF, and he's got quite a heck of a 40-meter beam, I tell you. He's used it looks like a tower for the boom.
Well, I don't have that up anymore, but he did it one time. He was quite a big contester on the HF bands. K7 Kilo Fox, you're looking at John somebody?
Yeah, I'm way down the line here looking at the pictures.
Yeah, he's a very accomplished pilot. test pilot, commercial pilot, private pilot for other people, et cetera, and has done a lot of crash analysis and stuff. Over.
Yep, I got some pictures of him when he was quite a bit younger, 35 years ago, he said.
Yeah, I would guess he's in his late 60s right now. Okay. I'm out of here then. This is K6MYC, Bozo 47, in Delta Mike 07, Delta Bravo, signing off on the 1296 net on March 3rd, 2026. Good evening, all.
Hey, good night, Mike. K6MYC, KM6SR 73.
3 Rob.